I mean, we're scraping at the bottom of the barrel here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to find an NIT bracket thing that I can fill out that's interactive, and I think this is the only thing I was able to wander upon. We're going to try and zoom this in for people, do a little zoom in. All right, so I guess this is what it is. Like, I searched fillable NIT bracket, and it's just all printable ones. There's no real challenge. This is like the only NIT challenge I could find. We're just going to go through the entire NIT bracket, fill it out, and I do like a lot of these mid-majors, so I wanted to do this because it's fun. The first round matchup, it's funny. So they call this the Oklahoma State region, but I think Oklahoma State is a 1 seed, and they're on the road because of the NIT and the way it works with Oklahoma State not being able to host the game. They're on the road, and good for Youngstown State. They were the 1 seed in the Horizon League. They've got a good atmosphere there. You know, it's tough, it's tempting, but I am going to go Oklahoma State beating Youngstown State. I'm sure Youngstown State's going to be more motivated, but you got to go Oklahoma State there, let's be real. Washington State versus Eastern Washington. So Eastern Washington, it's a shame. They were also the 1 seed. They were projected to make the bracket. They end up losing. Actually, in their second round game, the first game they played, they had a bye. Then they lost in their second round game. But guys, this Washington State team, really unlucky during the season. I think Washington State is undervalued. They will beat Eastern Washington at home. North Texas versus Alcorn State. Alcorn State, another team. I think they were the 2 seed. They were either the 2 or the 1 seed in their tournament. They will face North. I got like a bug on me, or like a spider or something. They will face North Texas. I love North Texas basketball. They play such a great brand. They are the slowest paced team in college basketball. It's a shame we didn't get to see them in the actual tournament because they would frustrate a team for sure. Sam Houston State has to go on the road at Santa Clara. You know, Sam Houston State, they're a team. If they were a 14 seed, I would have picked them against the 3. I swear I would have. I like Sam Houston State. They're a great defensive team. I'm taking them on the road. The second round, so we've got Oklahoma State taking on Washington State. This is very confusing. No, it's not confusing. It's easy. It's just the winner. So it's Oklahoma State taking on Washington State. That's what it is. And I'm going to go ahead and go with Washington State to advance. I really like this Washington State team. Again, very unlucky team. And then North Texas taking on Sam Houston. What's the over-under? 90 points in this one? My goodness, I'm going to go ahead and take Sam Houston State. Come on. You know what? North Texas is good. I like Sam Houston. A little Cinderella in the NIT. A little Cinderella. And then we have, what even is this? Orgy. It says some shit. No, you have to pick. So it comes down to Sam Houston, Washington State. I'm going to pick Sam Houston to come out. Why not? And then moving to the Oregon region, you've got Oregon versus UC Irvine. You know, it's so tragic what happened to UC Irvine, the number 1 seed there. Definitely the best team in their conference. They end up losing, and you get the UC Santa Barbara. But Oregon, you know, Oregon's a solid team. They were kind of on the bubble there. I'll take UC Irvine, though, in a crazy upset there. Florida versus UCF. I'm sure UCF's going to be going try hard in this one. The battle for Florida. Central Florida versus Florida. UCF is just not a good team, though. I think Florida wins this game. Even though Florida is like 16-16, their actual analytics are pretty good. Wisconsin versus Bradley. Oh, come on. Give me Bradley in that one. But knowing Wisconsin, they're going to go try hard and they're going to win this tournament. Just knowing Wisconsin. But I'm taking Bradley. You know, Bradley, a lot of people were like, oh my God, is Bradley going to get the auto bid? You know, they beat Drake in the final regular season game. They won by like 20 points, and then Drake crushes them in the conference championship. Liberty versus Villanova, possibly the 2 best teams in the entire tournament, facing off in the first round, I guess, because it's the NIT, right? I will go ahead. Liberty's really good analytically. Villanova's been playing really good recently. There's got to be a lot of I see Villanova. I got to go Liberty. I do. I like the mid-major, but Villanova, you know what, guys? Villanova and Michigan are two teams I could see winning this tournament because they both have talent and they're both normally tournament teams, and teams that traditionally win the NIT are, I like Liberty. I don't know why this is a first-round matchup, but teams that traditionally win the NIT are teams that just missed out and then still have that continuity to where they'll play well. And it's like these teams have more talent. I'm going to go Villanova there. Second round, you've got UC Irvine taking on Florida. Boy, I don't know about this. We're going to go UC Irvine to win again. And then we're going to go Bradley versus Villanova, and I got to go Villanova. To me, Villanova reeks of a team that can win the NIT. And then the final is going to be UC Irvine versus Villanova, and I am going to go Villanova to advance in that region. Moving on to the Rutgers region. I mean, I don't know how. I have no clue how Rutgers is in this tournament. You know, how do you put Rutgers in this tournament and Mississippi State and Nevada make the first four? No clue. They will be taking on Hosfer. I don't like that team, man. I can't do it with that team name. We're going to go with Rutgers there. I love Cincinnati, man. Although Cincinnati got dominated by Memphis. Did Cincinnati have an injury or something? I think they lost by 40 points against Memphis. I'm going to go Cincinnati here. They've been playing well. New Mexico versus Utah Valley. Utah Valley. It's such a shame. It's so sad. You're up by 20 points in the second half and then you lose on a 4-point play. I got to respect Utah Valley. New Mexico had a good season. They made the top 25, midway through. But I would go Utah Valley. Colorado versus Seton Hall. I'll go Seton Hall. They won a good game in the Big East. And then it's going to be Rutgers taking on Cincinnati. I'm going Rutgers, man. Rutgers is too good for this tournament. And then we have Utah Valley taking on Seton Hall. Yeah, and then I'm gonna say Utah Valley has, they're out to show something. They really are. And then Rutgers taking on Utah Valley. I'm gonna go Rutgers there. Moving on to the Clemson region. Clemson versus Morehead State. I'm gonna go Morehead State. Now, I mean, I don't think Clemson's good, but I think they'll beat Morehead State. UAB versus Southern Miss. Oh, UAB. Definitely. Southern Miss got a lot of very close wins. They're not that good. Vanderbilt, Yale. I got to go Vandy. Even though Yale's the 1 seed from the Ivy, I know Vanderbilt's been playing good. Toledo versus Michigan. I got to go Toledo, man. I wanted Toledo in that 4v13 game. You got to give credit where credit is due. Kent State beat them, but this Toledo team... Is this game going to be in Ann Arbor? I think it is, but still, I'll go Toledo. Michigan, maybe a little bit of a letdown after kind of having a, season that's very surprising there in the NIT. And then we have Clemson taking on UAB. I'm going UAB there. And then we have Vanderbilt taking on Toledo. I'm going to go Toledo. Toledo seems like a fun team. Why not pick them? And then we have UAB versus Toledo. I am going to go UAB advancing. This would be huge for UAB. Wow. The Final Four. So we have... Oh my God. What do they want me to do with this cluster? It's like a cluster strike. But what... I don't really... Who did I... I forgot who I had, guys. Did I have Sam Houston? I don't want to scroll back. Well, wait, which region was it? Semifinal, Oklahoma State region champion versus Oregon region champion. Oklahoma State, Oregon region, Villanova versus... Oh my God, I had Sam Houston State going? Villanova versus Sam Houston State, according to my calculations, is what it is. So it's Villanova taking on Sam Houston State, and I'll go Villanova. Villanova, and then the other side was, who did I have here? Not Cincinnati, not Florida. Did I have Liberty? No. I had Rutgers versus UAB, and I'm having Rutgers. Yes. No, not the champion. The semifinal. I did that wrong. Rutgers versus Villanova. That seems pretty realistic. That seems pretty realistic. And then the champion, either Rutgers or Villanova. Unfortunately, you know what? I mean, Rutgers is on a revenge tour, but maybe it's a little bit of a letdown. Villanova, I'll have Rutgers. Let's respect Rutgers basketball. Let's respect them. One spin on the Russian roulette wheel at the Final Four. What is this crap? What is this, slots or something? I don't even know. What number, how high does it go? How high does the wheel go? I don't gamble. Guys, I don't gamble. I don't know. I'm going to go with, well, I don't know if you can do that. We're going to go with that. We're going to go with that. No, we're going to go with this. We'll do one of these. Let's see if we get that right. What would my name be? All right. Would you like to receive emails? No, thanks, man. Would you? No, I would not. All right, guys. So we'll see how this ends up doing. A little NIT bracket. You know, maybe I missed it, and maybe there's an interactive one, you know, like ESPN does it. But I Googled it, and I couldn't find it. But, you know, sometimes I Google stuff. I just can't see it. I don't know what it is. I have a mental fog. But that's going to do it for this video. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Link to that's always in the description. I'm, of course, the Depressed Ginger. Thank you for watching. You got to be kidding me with this, man.